If you follow Fox Bodies at all, you may have seen the prices of these lately at the auction are going crazy. One of them recently sold for over $200,000. It was only one of four. Well, guess what, guys? This is one of the four, and we're going to talk about it right here on the channel today. Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and guys, we are still at ChocolateFox. We're actually at day 2. There's a cruise in, and it's just a taste of things to come. We've got all kinds of foxes out here already, but this is nothing like it's going to be tomorrow. Nothing like it's going to be tomorrow. Foxes are still cruising in. It's a great time, but today I have a car review video for you. The one we're talking about today, guys, is this 93 Saleen SC convertible. But before we check out the car, let me give you a little walk around, a little cinematic so you get a good look at it, and we'll be right back. Owned by Karl. Karl, welcome to the channel.
How you doing?
Good, thanks for being here. And I was walking around, you know, doing my normal filming thing, and then I saw this beauty and it really caught my eye, and I was like, wait, is this a summer edition? No, it's a Saleen. What's going on here? But actually it is kind of related to a summer edition a little bit, right?
Yeah, so they took this car when it was new, did the Saleen SC treatment to it, where they take out the suspension and the motor, they do all their fine tuning to it. It has like the $1,500 special tuning package to it.
Okay.
And then they do the 5-lug axles, and it has a special brake system on it and everything like that.
Just like a normal SC would get?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, but what makes it unique is it's convertible basically, right?
Yes.
Steve, why did he build, like, I think he only built 4 of these. What's kind of the deal behind that?
End of the 93 model year, they're coming out with the new body style.
Oh, right, that's the 95.
They did 3 convertibles and 1 hatchback just to send out the year.
Okay, so that's where the 1 of 3 came. I was wondering, you know, they talked about 1 of 3 auction, so he only did 1 hatch like this, and the rest were convertibles.
Yeah. And this is a 450 horsepower Vortec supercharged.
It's got their intake, right?
Yep.
I think they must upgrade some of the bottom end parts too. It's not. Is it just a stock rear too, or do you know?
I'm not really sure. They don't really specify cam and possibly heads, porting, matched, and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean 450 back in '93, that was a lot.
That's good.
And it was street legal, right?
Yep.
That's cool. This would be, I guess, the old S trim, or I forget what the trim is on the Vortex. Do you remember?
Yeah, it's S trim.
It is S trim. Okay,
Sometimes
so it's nice and noisy gears.
Upgraded the B trim with wider belt and stuff like that.
Okay. And as far as the mileage on it, you said what? It's only about 15 right now?
15,000.
Okay, so it was driven some. You are the 3rd owner, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but so the original owner. Well, actually, this is cool, guys. He gave me a little inside info first, but tell them real quick, like, how long did this car sit when it was available for sale?
Like 2 years at John Bleakley Ford, right in the showroom.
2 years sitting in the showroom.
Yeah, a lot of people would come and see it.
I bet a lot of people did want to see it. In fact, you said it still has the Georgia plate on it, right?
Yep.
And there you go. John Bleakley Ford is a name that I'm sure many of you guys, you probably know from watching the channel. But yeah, we've got some goodies back here too. There we go. Look at that. John Bleakley Ford. It also still has the Viper alarm system, right?
Yep.
All right, let's see if they can hear that real quick. I remember that sound, right? Everybody would do that, yeah, back in '93. Well, yeah, it gets all the Saleen upgrades. It still has a T5, or no, it's a Tremec, probably.
3650, I believe.
3650, okay, that would make a lot of sense for the time period.
Yep.
And you are just a FoxBody fan in general.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I collect lots of different ones over the years. I got 2 SA10s.
Two SA10. How many people?
Nobody does.
I mean, nobody has 2, right? I figured, you know, we asked my friend Bob, he likes SA10s. 2 of them.
Yep.
You're hoarding them all.
Yep.
Carl, what are you doing? Yeah. What else do you have? I think you said I had a few other
I have an
Saleens.
SSC with 1,000 miles on it. 86 Saleen, 89 Saleen.
So you like the 4Is too?
And I got a 351 car.
351, okay. What did they call? Were they called S351 or something?
Yes.
I do remember. Yeah, okay. Hey, I remember something. Bob must have been teaching me from Purist Motorsports. Yeah. You did trailer this one here. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put a ton of miles on this, but you were also telling me too, these wheels is how it came, right?
Yep, that's exactly how.
This is how it came from the factory.
And then they had springs on it for a while.
Okay. Very cool. Were the other convertibles, I don't think they were all
two
yellow.
Black, two black.
The other, so you got the only yellow one.
Yeah, and the hatch is black also.
So the only yellow one of the, I wonder why he did a feature car. I guess that's just the base he started with.
Sent it to him.
So John Bleakley specifically wanted to sell one of these.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't want it for himself, to be honest with you.
You know, for a while.
Yeah, he did a couple years. Maybe he drove it a mile every day. I don't know. How do you like? Is this one of your favorite ones?
Oh yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Would imagine so.
Yeah.
Were you watching the auction pretty closely?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What did you think? Yeah. What did you think about that? Like, what does that mean?
Just a stepping stone, you know, like it just.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Would you ever consider letting this one go?
Probably not for a while.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I think it's going to be hard to get. You could probably never get it back. No. So. And actually, that's a good story to tell real quick. Since you're the third owner, the second owner, it's not like he just put this on sale for Facebook Marketplace, right?
No, he never.
So,
it was just, I got to be good friends with him, and it was never advertised, and him and his wife are nice people. And just,
yeah, you actually, you told me like they broke down the side of the road or something?
No, they had a flat tire, and then I went and helped them get it put on, and you know, they're just, everyone else went on the cruise, and just became good friends with them, called them like, how'd you guys, on your way home, you're all right and everything like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I think, so Jen's the one that puts on the shows here every year, and she says one of the big things about it, and you've been coming for a while too, so I want to get your opinion on this, is just all the people. It's not so much about the cars, it's the people you meet here and kind of the connections, right?
Yep.
You agree with that?
Everyone, yeah, the cars are good, but just, get the connection, seeing the people and become friends with them.
Yeah, your common passions, right?
Yeah,
with the Fox
exactly.
bodies. And
yep.
So yeah, I love that aspect. I did not realize that, Steve signed the front. Did he do that on all the SCs? Because I don't really see that.
Probably a car show. Over here they signed the dash too.
Okay. Oh yeah, he did sign the dash. That's right. Number 93 SC01.
And they got the boost control. And
oh, look at that.
Yeah, and
Is that the boost control? Oh yeah, you can dial up the boost with that?
Yeah, and over there's the plate.
Oh, I didn't get the plate. Let me see. I'll get the plate real good. There you go, guys. Now, Bob recently found his plate from the factory plate. Very, very nice. I did notice the hood stripe.
And then these bubbles on the first generation hood, they had like a recall where they give you a second hood, and the second hood was different underneath, and these holes were all covered in, so this car still has the original hood that it came with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you got that as well.
Yeah. A lot of people see these imperfections and they're like, oh, what's that? And it's like, I
was going to ask you about that.
That's the way it should be.
It's really intentional.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the top ever go down it? Yeah. Yeah.
Top goes down, price goes up, right?
Ah, that's true. Maybe we should. That is true in many places. But anyway, family friendly. It's just so well kept.
Original radio in it and everything. Remote for the stereo.
Oh, it had a remote for the radio.
Yeah.
Stereo.
Still works too.
Wow. Was that a Kenwood back then?
Pioneer.
Pioneer. Okay.
Pioneer. Yeah.
And of course, Saleen wing. But do you this color? I always get grabbed these colors. And I don't think there were many Saleens that were this color actually. Maybe this. I don't know. Normal SCs probably a small amount.
For 93, 92 they didn't even make an SC, and then 90 to 91 they're naturally aspirated. They weren't supercharged.
Right. So this is the good years. 93 SC01. Yep. Well, could we get a crank up real quick?
Yeah, sure.
302 supercharged. It's still emission legal actually too, isn't it? Yeah, they were actually pretty quiet except for up here. They had the gears going and everything. Yep. So I'm surprised at how quiet it is, but I mean, that makes sense because you had to still have them, all the emissions and everything. Yeah. Gets to the strut tower brace the normal Saleens get.
Another one underneath too.
Oh, is there? Okay. And probably bigger sway bars.
Check those rotors out.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, maybe this one, let's see where we're at in the wheel. If I can get a wheel that shows it a little better.
They didn't do too much in the back.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much in the front.
But it is upgraded disc brakes, which, normally has. Let me see the passenger one, if we can see the Saleen a little better. I do like Saleen on the calipers. No, we stopped at the same spot on both, but that is pretty cool. I did not realize that it came with the yellow wheels, but I mean, that makes perfect sense. Now, honestly, I think it looks a lot better than these. So, do you ever swap them out? Or just?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, mix it up every now and then.
Okay.
Well, she is a time capsule, but well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So, also I want to shout out his business real quick. You're a manager at what, T&L Used Car?
T&L Used Car.
What kind of cars do you guys sell there?
Classic cars, domestic, all kinds of different stuff.
Okay, so a lot of the classics like 60s to early 70s, mid 70s. Okay. The market for some used car stuff like that. He does have a phone number. I've got his business card right here, but I'll just put it up on the screen so you guys can check that out. And Karl, man, big thanks for sharing this car with the channel. I love it. So we're gonna have to see what you bring next year because you have quite a collection.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, all right. We'll be looking for that next year. But yeah, really appreciate it. Big thanks. And guys, a lot more Chocolate Fox show content coming out here. Cool cars like this one. So stay tuned to the channel for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. We'll see you here next time on Gearhead 704.